Dadgum.
Io has a pretty decent and detailed vanilla skin. The problem is, the first thing that grabs my attention is not the detail of the bow or the good color palette. The thing that stands out the most is the way the bow has no freaking string. Like, why? I get it that Io is supposed to have a special magical unicorn laser style bow, but damn, adding a string and an arrow would not hurt. The second problem is her pose. I get it that Hi-Rez didn't want to make a Shaolin clone, so they made Io have her bow charged all the time. The problem is she looks so unnatural holding the bow this way. Io, this thing you are holding in your pretty hands is not a crossbow, it's not a gun. You don't hold a bow this way. You know, Diablo 2 had a similar system where your character would always have their bow ready to shoot, and here's how they hold it there. It looks way more natural this way. I'd even say it looks cool. It doesn't look like my character is trying to hold a bow like a precision line EL-12 sniper rifle. Jeez. Okay, having that out of the way, the model itself isn't that bad. It's fairly detailed and the colors and shapes work well together. I like the runes on the bow, the hair animation, the reflections, and the color palette. Pastels go really well with her character. The only variation I don't like is the Starfall skin because it has literally one color in the palette, which is gray. Now, the skin doesn't look original or interesting by any means, but it's a decent model for a mediocre champion. To spice things up a little bit, the developers did the Hi-Rez move and pumped a couple pounds of silicone. That wouldn't be a bad idea if Io were taller, but in my opinion, when designing a character, big boobs don't work well with short girls. Breast size and height should be proportional to each other to look good. You know, maybe that's why my application as a hentai artist got rejected. Anyways, the wolf ears and tail look cute and are a good addition to her model. They make an otherwise bland character a bit more recognizable, which is always welcome. Otherwise, she'd look a lot like Maeve after plastic surgery. Overall, her model gets a out of 10. Now, onto the animations and effects. As I already said, I dislike her main attack animation. Her healing animation is okay, though again, I'm not a fan of her using her bow for that. This makes the bow even less like a bow and more like a medic gun from the Killing Floor 2. Oh, come here boy, I'm gonna heal you with my bow, no strings attached. Haha, see what I did there? No strings attached, because her bow has no string. Anyways, now, about her wolf. I always liked champions with pets. Like, even back in the old Warcraft 3 days, I used to love the Farseer hero because he could summon wolves to fight for him. Fast forward 10 years, we get Io with Luna. You'd expect Luna to be at least as well animated as a wolf from a game made in 2002, but no. Luna actually looks like a dummy. She just levitates in one place. There's nothing about her that makes me go, "Aw," and want to actually care about her. Hell, I'd rather have Pip as a pet than Luna. Overall, her animation and effects gets a 5 out of 10. Her voice pack actually matches the skin.
Yes.
Io is a generic champion with a generic skin and a generic voice pack.
That's unfortunate.
There's nothing memorable about it, but it gets the job done. That's actually a pro in my opinion. I like it when things match.
Thank you.
So overall, her voice pack gets a 7 out of 10. Io was designed to be a kawaii girl waifu material, and she fits that role perfectly. She's not awful, but there's nothing special about her either. The few pros get balanced by the cons. But hey, who needs personality and uniqueness when you have big, beautiful anime eyes and jumbo-sized melons, am I right? In one word, I describe the skin as mediocre. Anyways, that's my take on the skin. How do you like it? Would you give it a higher rating? Please let me know in the comments down below.